should unite to show them our dollar is more than what the fuck they think. But let's be real. These billionaires created, hold on, these billionaires created businesses that we supported and made money. They companies get tax bailouts and shit like that. I agree with that. They fuck us over. But how do we show them that they can't fuck us over no more? Why are we not building our own goddamn communities? We get up here and talk every goddamn day. How come we ain't coming together to start a lunch program for our kids in our community and shit like that? Educational programs. Why do we rely on the government? I say that shit all the time. We relying on the system, and that's it. Oh, first thing y'all say is we pay into that system. Stop paying into that shit. I tell y'all that shit all the time. But y'all say, no, we scared of revolution. That's what y'all say.
Okay, so Corey, that is, and we had that conversation, but when we talking about the stuff that she just got up here and said, again, I ain't seen nobody, y'all don't get up here and bash these motherfucking billionaires for getting rich off of y'all backs.
Hold on, Dad. 1 second. We got quite a few people that haven't spoken yet. Dewan, honey, you want to go ahead? Your mic is muted. Key, honey, you want to chime in?
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to say one thing. And good morning, everybody. I'm in Florida. I work full time, and I get food stamps. I don't sell them, and I voted. That's all I wanted to say, really. So I don't know what Miss Ma'am was getting at.
I didn't know if I was next. My bad.
Dewan. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are uneducated on the use of food stamps and how it works. 80% of folks on food stamps work more than 2 jobs. Did everybody know that? Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? Yeah. Oh, go ahead, DeHuan. Go ahead.
A great deal of what the lady was sharing. I do feel on that. Maybe the delivery.
It sounds like you in a tunnel, sir. Can you come closer to the mic? We know what's going on, but it sounds like you're in a tunnel talking from a mile away.
Can you hear me better right now?
You can come a little bit closer.
Can you hear me better right now?
A little bit closer. You can closer. Come on. Keep coming. 10 more steps.
A great deal of what the lady was sharing, I can feel, because we do got an epidemic of
No, it sounds like you down the toilet hole again. They can't hear you in the comments. Come a little closer to the mic. Don't be afraid.
It's probably his environment.
Bro, it don't get no closer to the mic.
Well, if you got on a headset, you should disconnect the headset and speak through the phone.
Is he driving while on live?
Oh shit, here we go.
Hey, look, all I came on to say is a great deal of what the lady was saying is real shit. I know a gang of people who misappropriate their government help. I know a gang of people who refuse to work. They love the scam lifestyle. But rarely do we ever judge or speak out loud about those of us that make the most horrible decisions. We can do much better. But if we go through life defending people that make the most foolish of decisions, we'll never get where we all sit and talk about where we want to be. We ain't gonna never get there because we spend too much time defending people that make the most foolish decisions. I can point people in the most beautiful directions as far as career, as far as just employment. But I got a heap of people that refuse because they're making too much money scam. They making too much money just living off the government, so they don't want to change their lifestyle. But if I'm always being asked to hush, don't put them on Front Street, then I'm like, don't complain then. Don't complain about the situation that we stuck in if you're gonna defend that. Because we can be so many levels above where we at if we only embrace the good shit. and be willing to point out the bullshit and be like, no, I'm not gonna support that, bro. Sister, you can do much better than that. And that's all I'm coming from. That's why when I was hearing the lady say, please get a job, I was feeling that. Because there are 70 grand a year and above positions out here that people are daily turning down. Job market is wide open right now. All these illegal immigrants that's being deported, they're leaving good jobs. Those jobs are open. I land.
Go ahead, Dizzy.
Okay, like I was saying before, man, over 80% of food stamps recipients, man, working 2 jobs, man. And they literally have probably two kids or more to qualify. And people are asking, well, how can you work 2 jobs a year? You know why? Because certain jobs won't hire certain people for certain things. Maybe you don't qualify for certain shit. I don't know. That's up to the jobs. But yes, there are people who work multiple jobs and can't make shit. That is a fact. That is a fact. And in most states, you cannot qualify for food stamps unless you are working or trying to work. So people ain't out here just being broke, man. Going out
That's
getting food
backwards where
stamps,
I
man.
live at. Where you live at, sir?
I live in Jersey.
Shit, I live in Connecticut. That ain't too far. And I only work 1 job and I don't qualify for food stamps.
Yeah, there's places where you could work 2 jobs. Again, remember, brother, you could work multiple jobs and it goes off of your income as well. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. If you work 2 jobs and you make more than freaking 80K a year, you won't qualify for food stamps. But if you work 2 jobs and make only 40K a year, you can qualify. It depends on the state. It's about your
So,
income, brother.
so why are you working 2 jobs to make 40K a year instead of just trying to find that one job, bettering yourself to make 40K on one job, and then maybe find another one to make another 20K. Now you making 60K. So
Because
I don't
some people can't qualify for certain jobs.
to make the bare minimum. That shit don't make no sense.
That's the law. Complain to the law about it, brother. I'm just telling you what it said, brother. Hey,
Job market.
I just want.
listen. I just tried to apply for a public defender last month. They told me I don't qualify for a public defender because I made a couple $100 more a month than I'm supposed to. Just a couple $100. It'd be like that.
So
Exactly.
I think
It'd be like that.
Let me read this message, you guys. Message says, well, get y'all able-bodied asses on a job and stop living off the government. Funky, sorry body motherfuckers.
And can I say one thing to that before I let somebody else go? Just one thing.
I gotta finish.
Oh, my bad.
Y'all are the reason our taxes are high now. We paying for you motherfuckers to live. Go ahead.
That's actually not true. You're paying more taxes because they're opening more jails, and the rich is getting richer because they're opening more prisons. But yeah, that's another conversation for another day. We got to get out this white supremacist mindset that it's okay to think that it's a-okay and it's all right to sit here and work 5-6 jobs to live and kill yourself doing so until the age of 60. That's literally what they did to us 200 years ago. You realize that, right? That's that white man thinking it's okay to do that weird shit. We're not supposed to be sitting here killing ourselves, eating apples and fucking buying water when we're supposed to be able to get that shit for free. I'm just saying, working 4 jobs is not a fucking flex. You're killing yourself.
do people
Literally.
the job market right now is if you really don't have a degree or you don't qualify for anything, it's hard to get a job right now. It's hard as hell. Even basic jobs. It's hard to get a job because a lot of teenagers are getting a lot of these fast food jobs now. And even with fast food jobs, they're not paying anything. These jobs are not paying a livable wage. So people have to work multiple jobs to be able to make ends meet. It's not that nobody's not working. People are working. They working
Why you
hard as fuck.
doing
If
ass
you
that
ask me,
fast food?
A lot of people need to
You
worry about
doing
their
ass
work history too,
fast food?
because your work
You too
history explains a
motherfucking
lot.
grown to be working at a fast food
The
restaurant.
fact that
I'm
if
Corey,
that's
sorry.
you told a
Go
if
get
that's
motherfucker
your
you
ass
got
a
another job
goddamn
is
career.
crazy.
Listen, I got a felony. I done been to prison. Shit, I done been locked up in the feds. A lot of people
That
have.
is you.
Y'all,
That's
hold on.
you.
That's me. That's me. And it's others also. And they not laying down. They not taking the fucking bare minimum. It's the ones that
Me
fucking want to
too.
sit around and take the fucking bare minimum. Let's be realistic. Some people just don't want to do shit. And y'all want to sit here and cake for the bullshit. Stop
nobody's
that
sleeping,
shit, man.
Corey,
nobody's
you need to
I
stop
want to
that
hear
shit
that
because
dumbass shit every
when we
goddamn
somewhere,
day, man.
then shut the fuck up and drop out the box and stop listening to the shit because you be over here trying to put on the show, but you know what you feel like and you know what you say. Again, nobody is against fucking food stamps and welfare being reformed, but the fact that y'all just say cut it all the way the fuck off and it's affecting people who work every day, like DJ just said, military people, it affects a whole lot of people. So just cutting the shit off don't make sense. Reform the shit, but just cutting it off and ending it does not make sense because there are very much working people who literally are on that shit. And then when the motherfuckers say they got a job, which I say, well, get a better job or you ain't doing enough. Stop doing that shit.
Yeah, not
You can't
everybody.
tell people,
Oh
y'all tell
Lord.
people to do one thing and then
Y'all
they do
with the
that.
Not,
Then
dumb
you
not
shit.
come
Y'all
everyone.
around.
can't
Corey,
cake for
Corey,
the
Get the fuck
dumb
out of
shit.
here. Y'all some
Straight
fat
up
ass
and down.
people.
You
Nobody
can't
Corey,
get
shut
cake.
your fuck
Corey.
Hold
ass up
on.
right
Y'all
now.
motherfuckers
you
beat
gotta
up
look at
every
people.
motherfucking
You
day.
gotta look at
Y'all
people.
niggas don't qualify. It's y'all niggas right there that don't even fucking qualify. That sit here crying for the motherfuckers that won't get up here and be realistic. That them bitches don't get up every day.
We
You
because that's not the
motherfuckers that
only
really need the
motherfuckers.
help. Hold on, cause they ain't
And
cut
I'ma
your
keep
ass
talking
off.
for 'em.
You motherfuckers that really need the motherfucking help. Let's be realistic. Don't get the motherfucking help. But you got motherfuckers that won't do shit. That's the fuck why
That part.
the system is flawed.
Corey,
That's
the
why
fact that
they
you're using
cut
the
that
fact
shit
that
off.
I may need help and Nicole might need help to
You
you're
need
breaking
the
up, Corey.
motherfucking help. And
You're breaking up. We can't hear
I'm
you.
sick.
We can't hear
I'm
you,
talking
Corey.
about
You're
the
breaking
people
up.
that's running their fucking mouth. So many motherfuckers need the help. Damn, y'all likes to talk.
I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like everybody's sitting here pocket watching poor people and people who like you don't know
That
why. So
part.
you don't know why somebody that can't work or don't want to work. Maybe they got 4 kids that need special attention and need somebody physically there with them and they can't physically go out and work. So they need funds in some other way. Taxes are taxes, brother. You have no choice but to pay them. Look at Wesley Snipes. He's a whole fucking legendary actor. That motherfucker ain't pay shit. Look what happened to his black ass. Okay then. We don't make the rules, brother.
But what is
You
that
gotta
part
pay
of? That's
taxes. You
part
gotta
of
pay
cheating the
taxes.
system, isn't it? That's part of cheating the
That's
system. Living
because
life,
we not. You
not
Okay, so
paying
can't
okay, so
taxes,
so you
cheating the
say so you
system.
say about cheating the system, brother, right? Let me ask you an
That's the
honest question.
same thing
Let me let
that
me let me
most
ask you an
women
honest
people
question.
on
Let me
welfare.
ask you an honest question,
We
brother.
wouldn't be in this shit.
Since when do we
Y'all scared
everyone
motherfuckers.
see why do we sit here and pick and choose if we support the system or not the system? First we hate the system when it's a nigga like Trump in office and he's doing racist ass shit. First we don't respect the system or trust the system when a black man gets unalived by white tea cops and they get away with it. But then you want to trust the system when it comes to fucking money and how somebody else is getting it.
No,
Y'all don't even
I think
clock
when you
drug
say
dealers,
we,
bro.
you should speak for
Y'all don't even
yourself.
clock drug dealers, bro.
No,
Y'all
you
too
guys
pussy
should
to
speak
clock
for
drug dealers and
yourself
how they
though,
make their
because
money.
not
But
everybody,
y'all worry
not
about
everybody that's black
TikTokers and
stand with
Cash
each other.
Apps and black people
Clock
and
it.
food stamps. It's
Clock
weird.
it.
That shit weird, bro.
Nah, we
Like,
talk
and I'm
about
not
everything.
coming at you. I'm not
It's just
disrespecting you.
y'all
I'm just saying that
expose
shit
what y'all
weird,
want to
bro.
expose. Y'all chat about what y'all want to chat about. Y'all make topics about what y'all want to make topics about. People talk about this shit on a daily. It's spoken about on a daily. But people talk about and make something big when they want to. And if we really being honest, we talking about some welfare shit and some and all these dollars and food stamps and EBT when the shit wasn't even made for us. The shit was made for YT people, white people. Fuck the YT shit.
Okay,
Then
agreed.
we sit here and we're arguing and going into an uproar about something that was never made for us, but we're the main people that's crying about benefiting from this shit, and it wasn't made for us.
No, we're not the main one crying for
I
benefit.
hope
So
my
that's white
belly
people.
Like
for that
what's the
2,000
problem
guys.
That's
with
white.
people being correctly educated and knowing where everything came from? We the black dummies of this world for real, because we standing with Democrats when the Republican Party was technically our party. Nothing
Yes.
switched over, but we still standing with the
I'm-
wrong people, arguing against each other, and we still going against each other when the biggest thing is the white people, the government, the system. Like, what are we talking about?
I hope I'm eligible for that $2,000.
Fuck the $2,000. Because what we talking about? See, look, that shouldn't even be a conversation. The 2,000. First of all, y'all worried about $2,000 now when the $2,000 conversation been happening. Y'all not even paying attention. Y'all not even paying attention to the biggest thing, bro.
Y'all keep moving goalposts. Y'all keep moving goalposts.
No, I'm not moving the goalposts. All this stands under the system that DJ whatever was talking about. Bro, I don't sound crazy. What the reason why I said after $2,000 is because the $2,000 was already originally talked about. We're talking about $2,000 because he just now saying it. Did y'all forget about the $2,400 checks from Doge? You forgot about the $2,400 checks from Doge, right? That's all this is. That's all this is. All he did was he's not working with Elon Musk no more. He's not working with Elon Musk no more. So now he put this into his own words and his own strategy. And now he's talking about terrorists and giving money back to 2000. It's the same Doge conversation. But y'all don't sit here and pay attention.
What I said, you dumb motherfucker?
How am I dumb when you saying you see it? But I'm speaking education. You say you see it, but I'm dumb. That's what's wrong with black people these days. You call a person who's speaking facts dumb. You just agreed with what I said, but I'm dumb, dummy.
That's why I called you dumb.
No,
what the fuck is
bro,
you
so you're interrupting me. You don't even have to argue with me. That's the problem. Black people argue with people they don't even got to argue with. How about you drive your truck and stop worrying about what's going on this live? You illegally driving right now while you on TikTok live.
I'm not even driving, you dumb motherfucker.
Yes, you is. Yes, you is. You are driving.
I'm keeping warm, you dumb motherfucker.
No, you dumb and bald-headed. See, this is the problem. I don't even know why I'm arguing with you when I'm sitting here speaking facts to a whole panel and you want to sit here and start arguing with me for no reason. That's what's wrong with our people. That's literally what's wrong with our people. Niggas won't argue about nothing.
Y'all gonna lay off us truck drivers because otherwise you bitches won't have half of the shit in your house right now.
It don't matter. We can have it, but when you got a TikToker when you got a TikToker who just unalive somebody, y'all should want to be more cautious about driving and being on TikTok live.
If you never had your ass behind the wheel of this truck,
no, you should worry about not being on TikTok live and driving when a TikToker just unalive somebody by driving.
You should worry about
no, that's what y'all should be worrying about. But that's the problem with y'all black people. Y'all don't worry about the correct shit. Y'all weird, bro. Y'all weird.
So
thank you, Black Diamond, for letting me up here. I appreciate you. Real talk. But we are really stuck in a box out here, and it's sad. It's really sad.
I'ma hold this wheel and keep this mic up to my ear.
I know, and you might run somebody off the road or hit somebody, and that's the sad part that you want to keep driving and being on TikTok live.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
And Black Diamond, I'm gonna be honest with you. That could make your live go down. That he's admitting to actually driving and being on TikTok
right now.
Doing too much.
You're definitely doing too much right now.
No, I'm not. I'm being honest. That's the problem.
Not you, not you, Corey.
I like to stay in the box and be trapped and be dumb and be cool and be retarded. That's your problem.
No, you ain't talking
That's your
to me.
problem.
Y'all niggas ain't never been behind this steering wheel.
Come on, bro.
So you niggas can't be speaking on shit you niggas don't know. It ain't me. It's him up there yelling. Oh, he yelling at me and doing this. Nah, nigga,
I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you, bro. I'm not fighting with you. You live states away. Nobody doing nothing to nobody. Come on, it's not that deep.
Yeah, wait for
I'm just correcting you, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I think Diamond trying to say something. Diamond trying to say something.
So who muted? Stop. Mars, do not mute. Do not mute. Okay, somebody muted him. Stop. We cannot hear you if you're talking. Go ahead, Michelle.
Nah, once I got muted, I'm gonna be honest with you. I stopped talking because I thought it was you.
No, you see my hands right here.
No, I got you, but my bad. I was just trying to be, respectful and not unmute my mic, to be honest.
Okay. Go ahead, Michelle.
Woo. How y'all doing? And thank you for letting me up. God, I woke up to a lot of hypertension this morning. This is a hot topic. The thing about it is that everybody's saying a lot of little pieces that make sense, and it's so true. You know, a lot of things, you know, in this day and age, we are come of age, and we big enough in our age to know that the system was not designed for us, it was designed on us. So we being the people, okay, the people, we are the commodity in the USA. This is the reason why.
Sorry, stop, honey. Sorry, they just paid to drop you, honey. Sorry.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah, when the diamond money guns go to rolling, somebody it's about to be dropped. Sorry.
Okay, so are you saying I'm dropping?
No, man, they already know.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So basically, it's, like I said, I'm listening and I'm hearing a lot of truth come out of everybody's mouth, but it's not everybody on the same page. We got different perspectives, and then we feel certain ways about what we see. We got to get out there and take shit on a job. Then we feel like the next person should do the same. But, what if the next person over there who don't have a job would like to have a job but can't work because of the other, whatever the case may be, the thing about it, we got a lot of information, but we don't have enough truth about each other anymore. It's like we just get whatever's filtered through the media, and what we see, we just, we have a box that we stay in, and we start grabbing people and trying to throw them in that box and feeling like we done something big and bad. And that's not the case anymore. We really have to redefine the way we look at each other. Each one of us has had an American experience on this continent that has really rubbed us in a way that is not good. It's not gotten us where we wanted to go, and it's not gotten us to each other to build and further our mission. And the only people who benefit from that are the people who tell you what to think, what to buy, how to die, and how to live. And if they can do that continuously, and they will fight to do that, they will raise their kids up to try to train the next generation to make sure they can do that. If we don't see that for what it's worth and what it is, then yeah, it's going to be hard pressed to keep, having conversations like this, because it's too much work to do. Like one man said, it's a lot of work out here. And and one lady said, then it's hard to work for a company, for people who don't have your vision or your mission or want to help you in mind. Because companies are not really, and I wrote about this years ago, and I don't know how I saw this come out. I think God just gave me this, it's like a download, and I had to stop writing. It was like, what about these companies that are losing money? What do you think they're going to do? If there's a business that, is, it reminds me of this, in Django, it was in the movie Django, when they were talking about don't kill what's his name? Don't kill him. We'll send him to the mines. That way he'll have a hard life. Okay, so in some respect, don't do that, DJ, because I do not disrespect you, and you know what? If that's too easy to do, yeah, you just gotta hold on to it. But if you go to, if you think about it, well, he said that he was going to send them to the mines, that he was going to work as hard as he could until the day he died. This is actually the gameplay that is constantly being rolled out, and we don't see it. We're taxed on everything from the moment we get up. Everything we pay for in our house has a tax on it. Everything that we do outside the house comes with a tax. Every dollar you make is taxed. What do you own? Everything you own per se is taxed. And we didn't come up that way, but because we used to build our own communities, we used to build our own. We used to have our own doctors and lawyers and grocers and butchers and bakers, and we still have that within us. It's still resonating in our DNA, but people ain't doing that. That's what we need to be called to do. That's what we called to do. And you're right. Going back to the the SNAP benefits, I was looking at, okay, so the last few years they had really a great big push about how we can go out and start growing our food. People start getting chickens and not everybody was doing it because, shit, I tried farming. Farming is hard as hell. I tried to grow for food, and I'm telling you, it was just nice that I was in the garden with other people who were growing something, because it's like my harvest wasn't that good. I didn't tend to the field. Like, it was days where I was out there. It was too hot. I was too tired. I worked another job. It was difficult. But the food that I did get I enjoyed and I lived off of that. And it's like, it reminded me of this one year that I moved into this house and it had a fireplace and nobody really used the fireplace. But this house was so big, the heat was heating 4 floors. I decided one summer, that I was just gonna collect all this wood. I had everybody bringing me wood from everywhere. I started putting fire in the fireplace, and 3 months later, when I'm sorry,
You putting people to sleep right now for real.
when I went to when I got a bill finally from the gas company, they was like shocked. They was like, "We're gonna have to come out there and get another reading because it don't make no sense. Your bill is like, it's like not registering. I'm paying hundreds of dollars a month, and all of a sudden it's coming up only like $10." And people don't want to listen to that. It's just simple things that you have to do. You have to take time to reset your mind to do, because this is not working for all of us, and
And
even
you
for
got
some of
people
us
at their
that it
work
is
that's
working for,
falling
it
asleep.
ain't really working for them because they can't really speak on being in a place and space that they would like to be because they want to be there themselves.
We lost at what you saying right now, young lady, and you're dragging it.
If you got a point to make, and while I'm
You're
talking,
boring. You're dragging this shit like
Corey,
to get to
be
the
nice.
point.
Be
No,
nice.
she
I'm
lost.
just
you know
She
trying to.
what?
lost every
Hey
like the
Corey,
comment. Hold
I'm
on,
not for everybody. I'm not for
Corey,
everybody,
be
and
right,
nice.
if you
but
can't
but
Trying
you
to
respect me, that's
listen,
okay.
understand
listen,
what
I
listen,
can
listen.
the
drop down
point
You
because
have
I
to
is.
don't.
make no,
Because I
but you have to
realize
make
it's
a
too
you
much.
have to make a point. You're telling numerous stories all in one statement, like, and you're
That's
losing.
because you can't follow the train of thought, Corey. Don't
No,
make
I
that
can
my problem.
follow
That's a
it,
you
but shit,
problem.
I don't. We don't. Nobody
Train your
want to be
mind
stuck
to do
behind a
more than
long
just
train.
sit around,
Oh
sit on
Jesus!
a cushion
All right,
and
all
steer
right,
a
all right.
wheel. Okay, because there.
Okay, Michelle, babe, I'm sorry, honey. I had to mute you, babe. They done started something. Somebody just paid to mute you, honey, for a few. Okay, babe. So we
Not that
What?
woman.
so we can give others a chance to speak, babe. On it.
I never heard that before.
I know I did listen. I never heard of it today.
Innovative. Oh, you done started something, Black Diamond. That's innovative.
You can actually drop me because this is not.
Hey, the mute now. Damn.
Ma'am, they money on it. You gotta be quiet.
Yeah, sorry, Michelle. Just hold tight, babe. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Next person. Oh, go, Aja, honey. Go ahead, babe.
Um, well, I just wanted to say to the previous person who was in my spot that was that anti-blackness is gonna be the death of us all. You sitting up here calling yourself a black dummy. Who is we, nigga? You can go be a black dummy on your own if you want to follow Donald Trump to the grave. I don't know what y'all got going on today, but that shit was wild.
Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. Go ahead, Shay.
Good morning, Diamond, panel, comment cousins. I just wanted to say to the guy that was in Aja's box, all of the programs that the white people are white people are benefiting off of now was created by the Black Panther Party, such as WIC, housing, all of that. Excuse me. So I just wanted to come up there and, let you guys know that was created under Black Panther Party. They stole it from us and gave it to them when Lyndon B. Johnson went over to the, what was that, West Virginia or something, and seeing how those people was living. And then that's when he decided to set up Section 8 and all of that other stuff. I'm going to drop down. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye. Happy Veterans Day.
So if the Black Panther Party did it, hold on. Why can't we do it now in 2025?
Because we're all sitting on panels arguing about what we're going to do next, and nobody is actually doing anything.
Well, they came up with the idea, but I'm not sure if the Black Panther Party even had the infrastructure.
You cannot start or operate the Black Panther Party under this regime. No way.
It's just not happening, and I don't
Damn
think
it,
they didn't
comment.
do it back then, and they for a reason, right? Because they were all clearly offed by the CIA, and so they clearly aren't going to be able to do it now. We're just saying that the idea was stolen from the Black Panther Party.
Diamond, they want to know what the mute price is and how long does it last.
So someone just came up with this. They muted her. They paid $10 and they muted her for 5 minutes.
Okay, drop me, please. This is madness.
Sorry,
You
Michelle.
can't even wait 5 minutes. That's sad. Oof.
I'm pretty sure she monologued for 5 minutes, but all right.
Welcome to the Diamond Show.
Oh, y'all, tap the screen,
You
tap the
want to
screen.
know where to send it at? Yeah, your Cash App down. Y'all gotta have Zelle, PayPal, or you can send what gift.
Oh, um to mute someone, y'all have to let me know who y'all muting. And I have to look at the gift gallery for the mute, just in case. For the diamond money on, they said, what's the cash out? So my CA is down. My CA is down. But if you hit the link in my bio, you'll be able to see my CA. My CA is down. Big guy, good morning, honey.
Good morning, Diamond. Good morning, panel. Here's my thing. This is how I feel about it. Get on it, get off. Get on it, get off. I'm from Miami, a part called Down South. I don't watch too many of my black people, man, just get on this type of shit and just ride it to the break, to the wheels fall off. You feel me? At one point in time in my life, I was down. I ain't been up like this always. I ain't always did good for myself. I was at a point in my life I was down. But I got off my ass and I did something about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I see people that's on this goddamn food stamps and Section 8 housing and all that shit. That's cool. Get the help. I'm not saying don't get the help. Get the help. But do something for yourself and move along. I witnessed this lady and she just talking just crazy. Say she was on I think it was housing or Section 8, one of the two, but like 28 years, older lady. Now she's spewing this out in front of young folks. I'm like, bro, do you understand what you're saying out your mouth? You've been in this predicament for 28 years. No money, no bank account, no job, no resources. All you got is a crib in the housing projects. You know what I'm saying? So, man, get the help. Try to do better for yourself. Get off of it and give somebody else a chance. I'm happy they're taking the damn food stamps. Maybe that'll put some fire up under some people's ass to try to do better for themselves. You know what I mean?
You're happy
Because,
to
like I
take
said,
it.
I wasn't always up. I was down at one point in time. But I did something about it, Miss Diamond. You understand me? I did something about it for me and my family. You feel me? And that's all I got to say. Y'all be blessed.
Not
Oh, yeah,
everybody.
and I'm the one that's doing that dropping. So if you get out of line, I'm on your neck. Miss Duchess ain't the only one that got bread. You can drop me, Diamond.
Okay, thank you, big guy. Okay, tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. You guys were asking, we're going to do a galaxy for mute. Okay, we're going to do a galaxy for muting. All right.
Yeah.
But really quick, when big guy said, he's glad that they're taking away the food stamps. Big guy, when you said that, so what about, what about the people that aren't in position to work? The disabled, what about them?
What about the kids?
Right, the ones that you know what I'm saying, aren't able bodied.
Kids can't work.
But see, Diamond, the statement is not for everybody because even in the 2025 bill, it doesn't speak of everybody. It says who is eligible. But see, everybody loves to group everybody when they having these conversations. We know disabled, we know elderly, we know people who just like need that help, not able-bodied people. That's the thing he's speaking on.
Right,
He talking about this lady who sat there for 28 years. You telling
right,
me she wasn't capable of doing something in them 28 years to better herself? Like, let's be
right,
realistic.
right. Now, for the older people, my hearts go out to them because both of them, God bless their, both of my grandparents, they're unalive. Like, you feel me? But if they was alive and they need help, they could move into my crib and I could help take care of them. Or if it's best for them to be in a home, whatever best suit fits, I would take the right steps. Now, further for the kids, oh man, I don't want to see those kids go hungry, but they go back to the parents. They're doing more buying of designer, drugs, smugs, alcohol, partying than doing for their family, putting food in the house. So if you got time to go to the club and go do this, man, bump all that. Take that money, go put that shit in your house, man. invest it, put it up. You feel me? Because dark times is of here. It's here now. You know what I mean? So I hate to see the kids go hungry, but mine ain't gonna go hungry. But I hate to see the other kids go hungry. And I do give back. I do help out. You feel me? I most definitely do. But the parents need to tighten up, man.
What did I
What?
say?
Oh man.
Anti-blackness is gonna kill us all. Y'all don't have this same smoke for these billion-dollar companies that get subsidies off your tax dollars. Trump took 20 billion and gave it to Argentina for no freaking reason. We subsidize Israel's health care and housing.
X.
See, that's the problem. That's the
Hold on,
problem.
just
Every
a
time
sec.
we start talking about the black community, we step out the black community
Yeah,
and want to
No,
worry about these crackers.
no,
See,
don't
that's
look.
the
Because
problem right
No,
there.
your
because here's
See,
money,
the
that's the
one.
your
problem right
money
there.
doesn't
Can I
Fam,
say
have
that's the
something?
health
problem
Can
right
I?
there.
care,
We got
Can
to
I
bro.
keep
just
it
say
in house.
something?
We got
Why
to
do
keep
y'all
it in
why
house.
are we pocket watching other people in our community? That shit weird. If you want to talk about the black community, why ain't y'all pocket watching
Okay,
drug
just
dealers that are feeding
exactly.
drugs to your pregnant ass women and children? You guys are worried about the wrong shit. You worry about somebody having food stamps and getting some Doritos and some fucking Slurpees at 7-Eleven or getting their hair done to go to the club. Nigga, what about
Nah,
the people that's killing our
nigga,
kids
I'm
and our
worried about the ones
elderly
who getting
in our
Like
community? Like
Okay,
that
y'all
don't
ain't
can I
make
y'all
no
ain't
ask a
y'all
sense.
question?
ain't pocket
Can I
watching.
please
This
ask a
taking
question?
taking the
Can I
the
please ask
banks
a
that
People
keep
getting
question?
the
getting
wrong
bailed out
shit,
with
bro.
your
I'm
tax
just trying to jump in there.
dollars.
Can I ask a question, please?
That's what I'm worried
Now the
about.
government been shut
Invest in
down.
housing.
Hold on just a second,
That's
big
it.
guy. Hold on just a second, big guy. I'm sorry. Hold on just a second, because it's the only way I can get in there. I got to cut some of y'all off because y'all won't let no other people talk. Sorry, just give me a second. The government has been shut down for how long, and how many checks have y'all got if y'all work for a check where y'all get a check that they stop taking taxes out y'all checks?
It's a galaxy or it's $10, y'all. Go
The
ahead.
government has been shut down. They stopped.
Yeah,
Hold on,
taxes.
Corey. Hold on, Corey. The
The
government
government
has
shut
been
down doesn't
shut
affect me at
down.
all.
The government has been shut down. They have stopped giving stamps. How many checks have y'all gotten? And they stopped taking taxes out y'all checks.
The government
Not a
doesn't take
single
taxes.
damn one.
If you pay
The
attention, the
federal or the
IRS,
state, both of them take.
you asking a question and don't want nobody to answer it. Which one is it?
You pay a federal. You pay for the federal, and you pay for the state, and you pay
The
for medical.
IRS is not a government company.
So
They are
what?
a
So
private
when you
individual
pay your
company.
tax dollars, who?
Your job
The
calculate the
education
taxes.
system.
Your
This
job
education
is
system,
not a
y'all.
government company. Your job implements what the government says. When
When
No,
you
you pay
sign that
taxes,
W
when
four,
you say you are
you
paying
man, all
taxes,
right, you
that
don't want
tax
nobody
money
to
is coming
answer.
out of
You
your
asked the
check.
question, now I'm
Corey, that's
answering.
not how
Now
that
you want to cut me
works.
off.
No,
How you gonna ask a question and don't want me to answer it? You worried about the government, but the government is not at your job taking the taxes. When they
Corey,
went in, you
you
should have.
decide
Oh,
whether or
Facts.
oh
not the
Lord,
government
can
takes
you
the
let me
taxes
finish
out of your job's
answering?
paycheck
When the
when
government
you
went into
file your
shutdown,
y'all.
when
Oh my
hold on, can you hush while I'm answering? When the government
Corey got muted for 5 minutes.
God.
Oh, okay. It was for Corey. Corey, you got muted for 5 minutes. Did you see the guy?
Y'all, when you file your W-2 at your job, you tell the government how much taxes to take out of your paycheck. This is basic knowledge.
come on now, but we
What
want
is
to
we
play
talking
semantics,
about?
right? The way y'all paying, the reason why y'all feel like people can't have food stamps is because y'all feel like y'all are paying for their food stamps because y'all pay y'all taxes, and y'all pay y'all taxes through y'all payroll checks. But y'all want to play semantics all the time. That's why I say it's crazy to me how we'll get on these conversations and they say, oh, well, we can't group these conversations like we talking about everybody. We're only talking about the single mamas who's not doing what's right for their food stamp. No, you talking about everybody, because y'all also group these conversations when y'all let people who don't vote be a part of these conversations. When y'all let people who don't change. First of all, half the people wouldn't need food stamps if we go out and put the right people in the right places, so we won't be in desired demand to even need food stamps. But y'all won't vote. Y'all won't fix the real problem. Y'all won't go out here and make y'all voices heard. Y'all won't stand boots on the ground. Y'all won't fight. The only thing y'all will do is tear down. Y'all get on TikTok to talk about what they don't deserve, but you don't go out in your local community and find out who really deserves to be in the right position, so we don't get in these damn fucked up positions anyway where we need government assistance. But y'all want to say we don't generalize and we keep grouping the conversation? This conversation been over all y'all heads. The wrong people stay talking about the wrong shit and don't do shit about it. All y'all do is tear down. Anti-blackness been so heavy this morning. We are our worst enemy.
Okay, can I
We
say
would
something?
not need baby mamas to be on food stamps
Mm-hmm.
if food wasn't as high as it is. We would not need them if we stopped putting them in poverty situations where they need help to be out of poverty. Who cares about a front lace if you can afford it on your own? But you can't afford it if you stuck on a job that's never going to pay you.
Hold on. Can I clock one thing before Big Guy responds?
Hold on, wait 1 second.
Okay.
1 second. So, Corey, sorry, babe. They paid to drop you, honey. Sorry.
Corey about to come back and cuss everybody.
Corey said the IRS is
Yeah.
not a government agency. I don't want to hear nothing about him calling anybody slow again. Okay.
Hold on, Aja. Hold on. I just want to say one thing before Big Guy responds. Since we're talking about holding our own accountable in the Black community, that's what you said, right, Big Guy? I just want to
Yes,
make sure.
sir.
Okay, so let's talk about it then. So since that's the conversation at hand, why don't we talk about the fact that most single mothers in the Black community got food stamps because Black men are not doing their fucking job raising and taking care of their families? Can we talk about that then? Maybe our women
Yeah,
don't
we
need
can.
it.
I mean, that's not me.
Be on food stamps.
That's not
We
me.
just did our job.
Because I take care of my whole family.
Not
My
you,
kids
brother.
live with me.
I didn't say
All
big
right,
guy.
then.
I didn't say big guy. I said Black men.
Oh, okay.
I said Black men, sir. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let's really talk about it.
Let's talk about
really
it.
talk about
Let's
it.
talk about how they rather have babies with us but won't marry us, but then they worrying about us going to get a front lace because we on food stamps. But you didn't want to marry the girl in the first place. But you had three babies by her, and now she on food
so
stamps.
can I
And now you want to
respond?
drag her.
So can
Come
I
on now.
respond?
Let's talk about the right. Let's talk. If y'all want to talk about
about
the right thing, let's talk about the right thing.